Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome. Let me turn that off for this stream, I guess. And let's turn that off for this stream. Which doesn't leave us with much, but it's okay. I hope we're all doing okay, guys. Let me turn the background for the Mesmers down as well a bit, because the Mesmer background's a bit loud. So, yeah, the idea for the stream today, thanks very much for the sub, Black Dragon. Wow, that was quick. Is we're going to be playing some Druidstone. So, little story here. When I was... What was I doing at the time? Maybe it was before Guild Wars 1 came out. I don't know. I used to keep very close eye on indie games and new releases on Steam and YouTubers that covered indie games and things like this. Quite a few years ago now. I guess it was in 2010, I suppose. And a dungeon crawling game that reminded me a lot of the old Might and Magics came out. It was a genre sort of known as a blobber. Which is a phrase I've only recently come to terms with, but blobbers are basically first-person RPGs, but instead of controlling one character, you're controlling a whole team of characters, and almost like turn-based, cycling through their skills. And you could, like, some of the games I played, you could choose if you wanted it turn-based or active, I guess, almost like the Final Fantasy distinction or whatever. But yeah, so it's kind of a mix of a single player, you get the immersive qualities of a single player, a one character show game, but you also get the tactical and buildcraft elements of having a full team. The whole idea of blobbers, though, at the gate, you have to accept this weird scenario where you're one thing playing as four. And I don't know, I guess the whole concept kind of fell away. People were sort of, maybe it's a question of imagination. Maybe games have become realistic enough to the point that weird things like that just kind of don't feel right. You don't really see many blobbers these days. But here came this game called Grimrock, made by a studio, Almost Human. And it was made by like 4 guys, and it was a lot like those old blobbers. It was playing as multiple characters under one viewpoint. As you know, a game with limited funding and time. It wasn't quite as expansive as those old games, but it was made in 2010. So, it had really nice graphics for the time. It was a limited scope story where you're in a dungeon descending below. You're basically all prisoners thrown into this immense tower to rot, but if you could climb, and the tower's very high on top of a mountain, but in theory, if you could climb down through the many floors of the dungeon, you might be able to escape. And as you go, you start finding notes from evil things and people who had been there before. As you sleep, stuff starts coming to you in your dream, and eventually it unfolds into this huge story, or not really a huge story, but a story whereby you do ultimately, well, I won't spoil the end, but so you meet some villains and all kinds of things. It's kind of fun. It's very light on the ground for storytelling, but you get these dream sequences, you get like some dialogue towards the end, you get these notes. A few years later, 2014 I think it was, while I was Let's Playing Final Fantasy X-2, actually, after the initial start of X-2, Almost Human came back, and they'd made enough money on their original game to create a new one called Legend of Grimrock 2. Now, I knew that Grimrock 2 was in development, but I never really followed it that much, because I didn't want to spoil things for myself too much. But I did know they maintained a really awesome blog where they gave very frequent updates and behind the scenes about the development of the game that I eventually ended up holding off on because I didn't want to spoil things. Grimrock 2 was way bigger. It was like, it had exteriors, it was on a whole island, there were multiple dungeons, it wasn't just one biome either. There were beaches, and there were fields, and there were deserts, and there was jungle, and there was swamp. It was brilliant. A really, really great game. They basically expanded on everything that had made the original great, and it was really fun. I played that game too. Once I finished Grimrock 2, I actually got a message from one of the devs who had essentially said to me, look, this is brilliant. Thanks very much for doing this series and so on. I thought, oh, that's really nice, and that was really heartening, and made me think, oh, maybe I should keep doing LPs and stuff. And that was years ago now that I had that dev's comment. So, Almost Human then, what I believe happened is they're a very small team, Is there bonus Grimrock material on my Patreon? No, but one thing I have always wanted to do is a 2-run playthrough for Patreon. Anyway, so at this point, I think a couple of the guys that made up Almost Human decided they wanted to make another game, but they didn't want to do another Grimrock. To do another Grimrock, there's kind of a suggestion that you have to expand on the concept again, right? And in fact, if you watch my old Let's Play, you know, you'll hear me excitedly saying, oh, I can't wait for the next one where they talk about this, and they could do this, and they could do this, and it could be bigger, and it could be better, and blah, 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 blah. And I remember I read a blog from the Almost Human guys, or it was a forum post or something somewhere, where they basically said, look, it's all very well and good. We like Grimrock, but we're a bit, you know, we've been working on it a long time. Maybe they used the phrase burned out. And they basically said, look, guys, what we really want to do is work on something else for now, where the scope can maybe pull back a bit or whatever. Maybe we're going to look at a slightly different kind of game. And so I don't know whether this was all the devs or just a couple of the devs, but they actually had a new studio name. Essentially, like, formed a new studio. So they're not called Almost Human anymore. And I believe one of the decisions to do this was to get away from the expectations and precedent they'd set from the Grimrock series. I believe that is what they did. What's kind of funny, though, is eventually a lot of the media for Druidstone did start saying, from the makers of Grimrock, and all this kind of stuff. So they eventually, I think, did start leaning on it so that they would get at least some publicity for their new product. But yeah, so the new developer name is called like Alt Control Ninja or something. I'll have to have a look in a second. Alt Shift Ninja, maybe. I'm looking on the Steam page right now, trying to find where it might have said. Let's see, view on store maybe. Anyway, I guess that's not too relevant. But basically, what I'm trying to explain is I really like the Grimrock games. They're really fun, but this new game might not be, you know, very similar. And I don't just mean in terms of genre. I also mean in terms of, you know, maybe quality and stuff. Maybe it's quite different because I think the selection of people is slightly different. But it's been quite a few years now since Grimrock 2. And who knows what they will have come up with. Who knows what they've done. Now, I've seen a couple of trailers. This one's a tactical RPG from a third-person perspective, okay? And it seems a lot heavier on the dialogue and the story elements. So, that's pretty cool. I won't show you guys the trailers, because we're going to be in-game in a second anyway. But here's what the devs say about the game, okay? Here's what they actually precisely say. They're called Control Alt Ninja Limited, alright? So here's their description of Druidstone, and we'll go into Druidstone once I've read this. This is what they say. Evil is afoot in the Menhir forest. The druids, the caretakers of the world, are troubled. Their archdruid has disappeared under deeply suspicious circumstances, and a cancerous growth of purple cysts is spreading, carrying corruption and sickness wherever they appear. It takes a special kind of hero to save the day, or maybe more than one. Druidstone, the secret of the Menhir forest, is a labour of love from the co-creators of the critically acclaimed Legend of Grimrock series. Druidstone is a tactical, single-player, turn-based RPG, which combines the best qualities of modern RPGs with the elegance of tactical board games. Every action, every turn counts as you control your party of heroes through handcrafted, challenging missions with varying and often surprising objectives. Set in a unique fantasy world, Druidstone is filled with ancient, lush forests, standing stones, snow-topped mountains, deadly creatures, and puzzle-ridden areas. And somewhere, in the middle of all of this, caught in the flow of events, are Ava, the Archdruid's daughter, who must now shoulder his responsibilities, Leonhard, a warden with a mysterious past and a lethal destiny, and Oiko, the failed red priest who is living proof that one may be very smart without being particularly wise. Along the way, they meet companions and villains whose unique personalities and abilities make every encounter memorable. They say the total playtime is around 15 to 20 hours, which I think lines up with their previous productions. And so there you go. And you can already just tell from the description that there's a lot more story going on here than you might first expect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to... Well, first, just let me look at chat. Did anyone link into anything? Speaking of new games, did I see the Stellaris trailer? Yeah, I did. Ancient Relics, if that's what you're talking about. Yes, I saw Ancient Relics. I follow that game very closely, even though I haven't logged in since the Megacorp update. And I haven't worked on my mods. I know, I looked back at my mod for the game, and I saw it only has 3 stars out of 5, and I got really bummed out. But I'm guessing the mod is totally broken, so that kind of makes sense. All right, here we go. So we are going to go to a black screen here. The reason I'm doing it this way is because when the game launches, it's got a really nice animation at the very beginning, which I just want you guys to see, and music. So it might be a bit loud, but I'm going to turn it up a bit, just so you guys can really listen to this lovely track, and then we'll get started. Hopefully this all works. Here we go. Druidstone, the secret of the Menhir forest. Alright, so there you go. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? You missed the animation. OBS was still on a black screen, unfortunately, while it was going on. You guys are going to have to tell me if it's too loud or whatever, but I do want you to hear it, obviously. So I've set you to about minus... Hey, you're minus 19 right now. Let's bump you up a bit. Let's put you to about minus 15, which is going to compromise on my voice a bit, but hopefully that's good for you all. Okay, so... yeah, it's really, really lovely. The animation you missed was like a white screen as it all loads in. Now, I have spent 1 minute in game. I was playing this before it came out, but only for 1 minute, just making sure this was all okay. So we're going normal difficulty. I don't really know what this stuff... I know what screen edge scrolling is, probably. The presentation, I think we're fine with at the moment. VSync, yeah, I think it's all fine. Let me actually, I'm going to drop these down just a little bit because it's extremely loud on my end. And then I'll compensate by bumping up on OBS, so don't worry, guys. Alright. Okay, so, new game. Let's see what we got. Druidstone, Secret of the Menhir Forest. Oh, here we get to check this. Tutorials. It's recommended you do not turn off tutorials first time. Yeah, okay, I agree. You can change the difficulty at any time. Okay, so start game. Apparently, this game's quite hard. A couple of my friends in Discord were saying that it is a hard game, and it's not a good idea to start on hard. Okay, so we got a little red guy, the Red Priest Acolyte. Oh boy, are those truffle caps? They are. Just look at this. It's ridiculous. I'm in truffle cap heaven. The others are going to love this. After this, nobody's going to be calling me, Whoa. Hey, back off before I fry the slime off of you. Don't say nobody warned you. Fire. So we did 4 damage there. I'm being mobbed by slugs? That's great. That's fantastic. Well, you asked for it. Help! I'm getting a bit of screen tearing. Is that turning up on stream? If it's not, I'm fine. A green cloaked man arrives. There he is. Hey, you. What were you thinking running off like that? Oh, is he? Oh, we're playing as him. Okay, Jesus. Tutorial, basic controls. Hold down middle mouse button to move the camera. Zoom with the mouse wheel. Select a hero by selecting the hero on the map or the hero's portrait. So that would be up here. And we can press tab to cycle through our heroes. The orange and blue markers above the heroes are their actions and movement points. This is just like Divinity right now. Action points in orange. Many actions such as attacking require an action point. Movement points are in blue. Movement consumes 1 movement point per square. You can take actions between moves. So in Divinity, Original Sin and Sin 2, they combine both of those together. Like, the more you move, the more that costs your skill stuff. But on this game, I guess they're split, which means it will feel a lot more comfortable. Okay, so... when I mouse over things, I get a bit of information about it. So us, it says he's the Warden, or so they tell him. But he's not sure what that means. But he knows the woods, and the woods, they seem to know him. The red guy is a small, magical, curious, and harmless. One of these things doesn't apply to the... oh, okay. Small, magical, curious, and harmless. One of these things doesn't apply to this little mage. Still, at least he knows a lot of stuff about things most sane people steer away from. So harmless, I guess, is the thing that he's not. All right, so let's try this out. Oh wait, and this is a scout, an adventurer, the daughter of the archdruid, the one you can count on to do the right thing no matter the cost. Does that mean they'll be evil by the end? I see through you, game. Okay, and we got our skills here. Let's just walk over to one of the slugs, and I'm gonna do it with separate clicks. Okay, so I'm actually using I'm not using W, S, and D here. I'm using the arrow keys. This is interesting. The music's still quite loud. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll just turn it down a bit more. That's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Usually peaceful and harmless, these mollusks have now become deformed and aggressive, victims of the growing sickness in the forest. Oh, we can zoom in. That's nice. Can we right-click to move the camera? No? Oh, they said middle mouse lets you do this. Okay, so that's something. All right, I guess... And so if I click it, I guess it will do the skill 1. Oh no, I click it and it highlights the skills. So my only regular attack right now is sword. Deal 3 damage to an adjacent target. Okay, cool. And then the 5 is to move 1 square without provoking attacks from adjacent enemies. This movement is not hindered by terrain. It's a free action. Oh, okay. So I can grab the heart. And now I can end my turn. I have unused action points. Is there anything else I would spend those on, though? You don't have to use all of your actions and moves at once. Actions and moves can be alternated between heroes. When you're finished with all your moves and actions, click the end turn button at the top of the screen and move on. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, there was one over here. Okay, we cast fire on that. Maybe my movement wasn't that good then. Oh, there's more. Guys, this isn't looking good. Not good at all. All right, so we get to play. We're only the green cloaked man right now. Why is the scout not doing anything? So let's see. What is this skill for? Charge. Move up to 2 squares and attack a target. The target is pushed 1 square. And you have to move at least 1 square. So this is like a knock. Oh, we can do it diagonally and everything. Can I knock him into that bush? Oh no, we messed him up though. But by doing that, we've allowed ourselves to save movement points for this journey here. And now maybe I can get an attack of opportunity or something on him. You can undo too. Let's try this out. Oh, that's so cool. I thought it was going to do like a rewind thing, but that's really nice. So I guess I'll do this anyway. I guess when we level up, maybe we'll get more action points and we can do that charge and movement at the same time. All right, in turn. Oh, maybe this was a bad idea because I just took damage, essentially, right? So how much health do we have? We've got quite a lot of health. What does the block do? The numbers over the icons tell you how many times each ability may be used in a mission. If no number is displayed, it has unlimited uses. Oh, okay. So I actually have, like, capacity on skills. Yeah, because the one thing I do kind of know about this game, I think it's broken into specific, like, mini mission sections. So while you're in a certain mission, like, you atrophy down through it, and then once it's done, it's like done, and then you move on to the next mission kind of thing. So this skill 6 I can only use once. Whirlwind. Attack all adjacent creatures with a melee weapon at once. But that you can only fire once, so I'd have to make sure I use that at a good opportunity. What's this skill? Bandage. Revive an adjacent knocked out hero. They recover 1 heart and additionally heal. Oh, sorry. Or alternatively, you can just heal someone. Alright, and then block. Guard until the start of next round and gain 1 bonus to armor. Well, in theory, so what I could do is I could swing at a guy, and now in theory what I could do is guard afterwards, I guess. But again, we don't really have the points for it. I'm going to go stand next to this dude. I know we never picked up this heart here, but I don't... Actually, let's... Do we have the movement to do all of that? No, we don't. I would rather... The health doesn't matter, so I'd rather do this. What's the Forest Willow do, I wonder? This is purely mouse-driven, this game right now. Oh, by the way, Almost Human had some positive press once upon a time because someone had asked them for, like, disabled access to the game so that they could do it all with just 1 hand. And they implemented it, like, really quickly, and, like, everybody loved them for that, and it really signal boosted their studio. So I'm not surprised this one's purely mouse-driven, honestly. I don't know whether, you know, that was something they thought of, but hey. Okay, so another slug. Can I just double click? I can. Okay, cool. Left click on the red head icon on the top left. Maybe a right click? Okay, well, we're done with it, so I'll try again later. Oh, no, they have a special bonus objective to complete the mission without taking any damage. Interesting. We get some gold, we get some experience, and a gem. Not sure what gems are for. Alright, yes, you don't... Oh, yeah, what, to control the scout? I guess that makes sense. Alright, yes, you don't have to say anything. Perhaps I made a slight error in judgment. But, I mean, look at these truffle caps, though. Mushrooms? Are you serious? Listen, little man, this forest will kill you if you let it. Let's not get too dramatic here. We're all safe now. No harm done. No, I'll be the bigger man. I apologize. I made a mistake. Thanks for the rescue. Sorry. What's your name, anyway? I mean, do you have one? Because, well... We just cut you out of a cocoon, and I don't know how it works with you cocoon people. Oh, look, we're starting right in the middle of the action. You would have thought the game would begin with that bit, but okay. He's not cocoon people. He's the Warden. Not really helping, but okay. Protector of the forest. Created by the forest. Druid stuff. That's not my field. Anyway, do you have a name, or... I told you, he's the Warden. Right, okay. But is that the we... Okay, so... We can name him. I guess I'll keep him with his default name here, Leonhard. I never used to do this when I was younger with games, but now I do it all the time. I just have no interest in being creative at all. Do I have a referral game for referral link? Absolutely not. No, I bet I was given this key and they said, look, if you don't like it, fine, whatever, but, you know, enjoy it. And there was just this cool thing they did for me. So I think the fact that I'm streaming it, they're happy enough. They don't need to give me a referral link or anything like that. My audience isn't really big enough for that kind of stuff anyway. So just go pick it up. Just go to Steam and grab it. I think it's on sale on launch as well. I want to see the game get as many... I'll actually shill for this harder than I would anything else. I don't even know if it's a good game right now, honestly. But, you know, I like those guys. So, yeah. If you're interested as you watch, go pick it up. Okay. Leonhard. My name is Leonhard. Leonhard the Warden. Okay. See? Leonhard. Am I saying that right, by the way? Because it's all like Nordic names and stuff. Or is it just Leonhard? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked. So, you're the Warden. What's a Warden actually do? Listen, we can talk about all of this later. Right now, we have to concentrate on those cysts. Cyst is a horrible word, by the way, and it seems to be a frequently used word in this game. So maybe happily I'll be desensitized to it. No problem. We find them, we destroy them, we take the Warden back to the circle. Okay, back to the circle. What, where we cut him down from? What are these cysts exactly? The Druids call them the cancer. It's spreading through the forest, corrupting plants and animals. We don't know what's causing it yet, but the brightest minds of the Druids are on it. My father says whatever's causing the cancer, we have to wipe the cysts out quickly before it's too late. I like all of this just very blunt exposition they're delivering here. Like, you know, there's no creative or, you know, really action-packed way they're delivering it. We're just straight up just, oh, we know nothing, but it's the start of the game, so here we go. He's the Archdruid, so he'd know. I'm a little fuzzy on a lot of things. I guess they've gone with the amnesia idea. Always a good choice. But that sound, or not amnesia, but well, no, he's fuzzy, right? So it seems a bit like that. But that sounds like something we should tackle. Yeah, the Archdruid is not the type to overreact. Lead the way, big guy. Let's do this thing. Bloody roots. Look at the plants. Okay. You guys are going to have to tell me if the frame rate is weird, because for me, it's really choppy. I don't know why it's choppy. But it's definitely choppy. Maybe I'll go into full screen and it will stop being choppy. That's disgusting. Is that the cancer? Are we too late? Oh, yeah, I could have let you guys in chat name it. Oh, yeah, I could have. Well, maybe we'll let chat name the other ones. Scout, we might still have time to stop if we don't hesitate. Then let's not hesitate. Okay, beware. This area is infested with the cancer. You have 7 rounds to destroy the cysts until the cancer fully manifests, and completing the mission becomes more difficult. Each destroyed cyst delays the cancer by 1 round. The mission ends immediately when the last cyst has been destroyed. May the forest protect you. So, this is like a big mechanic with the game. It's a little choppy. This is like usual for non-Guild Wars 2 games. No, no, no. It's not actually choppy though. It's. Let me see something here. What if I capture specific window? Okay, I'm gonna try alt entering and just see what happens. Okay, ready? Nothing happened. Alright, well, whatever. But yeah, this mechanic, I'm pretty sure each... not only do you have the mission and, like, you know, you drain through your skills, but each mission actually has a time limit on it of 7 rounds. And that time limit increases the more cysts you break. So, it's like a big thing throughout the game. You have to beat the mission in a timely manner. And I think that stops people cheesing them, essentially. And a lot of the game revolves around beating the timer, basically. So, may the forest protect you. So, there's a spell book over here. Read the spell book to gain extra abilities for this mission. This is a free action. Well, that seems to make sense. Choose an ability to recharge. The number of additional uses you'll get for this ability if you select this option. So, if I pick Whirlwind here... Oh, no, I can upgrade Whirlwind. Ah. Gain additional use for this ability for each power gem placed. You may place up to 3 gems, and you can right-click to remove them. So, I got a gem from the previous mission. Or I can just make it do more damage. Let's just make it do more damage, I guess. Oh, you get both! Well, no, 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 because they're... Maybe... Oh, I don't know. Tutorial, save in the game. The game is automatically saved at the start of each mission. You can save and exit the game at any time from the pause menu. To access the pause menu, click the gear icon at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So we're paused. Well, let's try it this way. Ready? Presentation. Let's not do borderless. Let's do full screen. Ready, guys? Oh no, it's still choppy on OBS. It's so clean on my end, guys. It's so clean. It's so beautiful and like smooth and amazing. Or does it look better now for you all? Maybe it looks better for you all now. It's even choppier now. Yeah, damn it. I don't know. What if we just go pure window? No, that's not a good idea. Maybe I'll try turning off VSync. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but maybe. VSync's kind of weird because I have a G-Sync monitor, so I'm not sure to what extent it's supposed to do things. We're on a black screen as well now for some reason. Did it just turn on? No. Okay, this is kind of weird. Capture specific. Well, let me try something else. Hold on, I've got an idea. No, not display. I mean, we could try display. I see someone in chat is saying to try display. But let me just try this. Oh man, it's not working. It's totally balked now. I don't know how or why. Remove that then. Okay, we'll try display. Let's just try that then. There you go. And then we can transform. Fit to screen. Alright, let's see how choppy this one is. This looks a bit better, doesn't it? Maybe? We got the game back, so that's the important bit. Alright, okay, we're going to keep going here. So, yeah, let's establish this other thing as well. So, if I use this as an ability point... Oh, you need a target to move with this. Okay, so that's fine. That makes sense. What did this do again? Move a square without provoking attacks. It was one of my choices to have this leap ability, like, get 3 uses. That's probably so much better than a single whirlwind that does more damage. But what I can do is click a new character here, and on the same turn, I can move these other characters. So, yeah. Oh, and this is a bow. This is an archer. Interesting. So, 2 damage to a target within 5 squares. So we can shoot the cyst. What's this amulet do? Forest remembers. Once per mission, rewind time back to the beginning of your turn. Oh, so I can do a double turn, but only once per mission. So I don't think that's a good idea. I can move up to your movement speed as a free action as well with dash. But I can only use that once per mission as well. I think I'd rather save that for combat scenarios. And now we got the mage. Oh my god, they've given me so many skills instantly at the start. So he can do 4 damage to a target within 5 squares. So if he does that, why is it that it says do 4 damage, but the cyst only takes 3 hearts? Is that because the cyst has like 1 tier of defense or something? Choppy, and I lost overlays. Oh yeah, the overlays. We'll do this. It's... Yeah, I am already aware it's still choppy, everyone. I already said that out loud. Listen very carefully and you'll hear me say these things. Swap places with another creature. Does the cyst count as a creature? So, let's see. Let's go... Let's just move, I suppose. I want to save these skills. I mean, swap we can use any time. Oh, look, look, look. I can swap now. Swap is kind of a dangerous concept, though, because my mage would become vulnerable because he'd be out there. So maybe I swap a little bit later. Maybe we move... Oh, I don't know. I'll save it. This doesn't have ammunition on it, so I could just swap all over the place. Alright, okay, end turn. I have some unused action points. Do I want to end the turn? Yeah, because I don't think there's anything I can do, is there? There's no, like, auto attack. Out of moves. Out of actions. Out of moves. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's end the end. So let's see what the enemies do. Wait, do you feel that? Prepare yourselves. The enemy's coming. Yeah, I feel it. Oh, wait, wait. Even more? Okay. So let's see. We can charge. I wonder whether the water affects me in any way. See, what I really want to do is I want to stand in this square. Like, I want to stand in this square down here. If I could do that, I could whirlwind all these for pretty good damage. I don't think I can really get there in time, though. I could whirlwind the... Here, I'll do it this way. Oh, no. There are attacks of opportunity. Damn. Okay, that probably wasn't too good. Is there friendly fire? It looks like there is friendly fire. So, as exciting as this is, I'm not going to do it just yet. Which one was this? Oh, yeah. Oh, but bandage I can just sort of spam, right? It's 1 action point. And how many action points do I have left? Where does it have that written? Oh, God. Okay. Tutorial. Forest awareness. As a warden, Leonard can sense approaching enemies. Keep an eye out for the glowing red circles in the environment. They indicate where an enemy is about to appear. Normally, when you move away from a square, adjacent enemies get free attack opportunities. This can be prevented by using abilities such as shift or teleport. Alright, so let's just... if we do this, we kill the cyst. So, you know. And we can move a free square to here. And then... Oh, I could have swapped to him. And then swapped back, right? Because there's nothing stopping me... Oh, this game's more dynamic than I locked myself into thinking. That's curious. Okay. So do 2 damage to a target. Or I could do 4... I could insta-kill one of these slugs. Alright, I'll do the fire damage on the higher health things. More damage on a higher health target seems to make sense to me. And then what's this? Your next spell uses the focused version of the spell. Oh, okay. So I can, like, supercharge a spell? I wonder what focused swap is like. Is swap now a good idea? Let's see. If I swap that wasp, we might be able to... Oh, well, we can probably archery shoot them all anyway. Well, look, I can do it. So I can shoot the back wasp. Oh, you only get to shoot once. She can repeat her turn, though. Leonard still has tons of health. I like how much tankier he is than the others. It really sets up the idea that, you know, we have our mini Trinity going on. Do you guys think I should try this? No, I'll save it just in case. Man, I wonder if there's a challenge to beat it without taking any damage again. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a millipede. Oh, I never read the description of wasps. The infernal hum of this living war machine is the first and only warning you get of its painful sting. Interesting. Okay. So, how much damage did this do? 3. So I should just be able to one-shot a slug, right? Yeah. But then I can't do anything else except move. But then I'll get attack of opportunities. I think I'll just bunker down here for a second. Oh, but no. Because, see, this is the thing. This is what I can do. I can shoot that wasp, go back to him, and then move him forwards. But here, I have an even better idea. And you guys are going to see it. We're going to cast Swap on the center. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're going to shoot this. Oh, no. Okay. We are going to use Forest Remembers. Oh, what? Oh, no. It's not what I thought it was. It just put us back to the start of the turn. Okay, so I wasted that. So that's basically like, oh, you've messed up and you need a ton of undos. Well, here's a skill for that. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just shoot this. So enemies sometimes drop items, action points, hearts or gold. Collect action points. So you can actually pick up extra actions. Okay. And gold. Be sure to snatch up the points before the enemies do. What? So someone might collect this. An enemy might collect this. They're actually things on the ground. Okay. Hover the mouse over an enemy to show its movement range. Hold Alt to interact. Highlight interactive objects and show their health. I don't understand this. Why have they put a hotkey on Alt when... Well, okay. So let's see. If I mouse over here. So we can see how far he'll move because of those blocks, I guess. Right? Or... No, the blocks are just always there. How do I know? Oh, it's his yellow range, I guess. Right, well, what else was it I did? I think I shot this one last time, didn't I? No, I didn't shoot anything. What's this skill? Restore 5 health within 5 squares. Okay. Well, let's just take this guy out. And then she can move. I'm just going to leave her there, though. That's fine. Now, here's the big plan. Here's the big IQ. You ready? We collect the gold. And then we swap with the centipede. And then we turn around. And we shoot it. Yeah. And maybe I'll use focus next time. That's everyone's out now, right? Okay. End turn. Oh, shit. Poison. That's not good. Okay, Leonard, you're going to have to heal on this one, mate. Bandage. Because the poison, I'm guessing, will kill you. But that's all he can do. Oh, I should have gone on the offense. No, maybe not. Maybe I didn't need to go on the offensive. Because now I can heal. But the thing is, if my archer heals... She can't kill it. Well, she couldn't kill it anyway. No, the healing is definitely the play. Because we can shoot the wasp with... No, that's fine. I'll free action. Ooh, let's try this. To this, we get our point back. What's this? Restore a revived hero, bandage someone. And now I can longbow shoot. How much damage? It's 2, right? So here, most efficient way is shoot that. Then go to the mage. Oh, he's out of fireballs. Crap. No, but 4 spots 3. Oh, but the other one was 4. So it's going to survive. And you can't undo move, I guess, once you've clicked off of the character. Should we teleport it back again? It will have to move, though. It will be a move. It's inhibiting his movement like that doesn't necessarily. It's fine. I don't think he can do that much damage. It depends how hard this poison hits. The problem is I've moved the archer next to it, which is what concern. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have used the source thing. Wait, but doesn't this only appear at the end of a turn? I can do damage and swap. No, I want him here because I want him in range to start hitting this. We are on a time limit, right? No, not undo. Okay, end turn. Yeah, of course he's going to go for her. He only gets the 1 attack. So he can just click that and kill it. And then move over to the assist. She. Reinforce. Oh, no, these are more. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't. Okay. Alright, this is where more mobs are going to come from, though. So I need to be really careful here. And they're standing next to some health. Does the mission end? Here's the question. Does the mission end as soon as I just... No, I can do this. Here we go. Oh, but I only have 1 point. I guess let's just dagger the fucking thing. And then we will use focus for something next turn. Be interesting if I can TP the cyst over. But here's the problem. I don't like what I did with Lionard here because more enemies are going to spawn. The question is, I don't know if I can bum rush the cyst and then it will just finish for me. I have unused action points on her. True. But there's nothing... I guess she can just bandage herself. That's fine. Okay, good. Alright, so... Oh, here it is. It's a jellyfish thing. Yeah, it can't act on its first turn, so... target too far, really? Okay, so I'm just going to go swing at it. And look, get some health. In order to complete the mission, you need to complete all of its main objectives. Any failed main objective ends the mission immediately. Complete a bonus objective to earn extra rewards at the end. Oh, okay, so there's going to be 3 cysts? Where's the 3rd one? Oh my god, can I walk down here? Is this a thing? Whoa. Open all the chests and complete the mission without any knockouts. Well, there's a chest here. Okay, so this is a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. So we have a supercharged spell ready. Force bolt with focus. You can attack up to 3 separate targets with that? What? Alright, let's just... No. Undo that. Let's just do this. And we'll wait with him. Now for her. Let's shoot this bastard. Oh, wait. That's not going to work. But if I use free movement, I can be in range and still have my AP. Nice. Okay, so in turn. Alright, so there's no enemies. So we're kind of in a different sort of phase now, I guess. What if I leap at the chest? I break the chest. Oh, what? Open all chests failed now. Oh, I thought I'd have to break it. That's not the same as opening it. Damn it. Apparently we've claimed 20 gold. Alright, we failed that bonus objective. No. Oh, man. Alright. Let's move. Is there a hotkey for changing characters? Tab, maybe? Oh, there is. Okay, tab works. I wonder if there's a hotkey for... Oh, I'm an idiot. Whoops. I'm an idiot. I thought we killed the cyst. Hold on. Oh no, this is really bad now. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, wait. Maybe I should force bolt them down? No, we can just attack. Oh, it's way tankier than I was expecting. Can I not, like, do this and then this? There we go. Got it. The last sis must be down in that crypt. Yeah, check it out. Alright. So we'll just... Is this what exploration feels like? I just kind of tab my way through, clicking towards something. We must hurry that the cancer is almost here. Oh, have I spent way too long? What's going on all the way over here? It's quite gorgeous, isn't it, guys? Okay, skeletons. Wow. Here's where my whirlwind can be good. I can knock that skeleton back, but I don't really want to. That said, if I do this, I'm still adjacent to all of them if I do this. Oh, he died. Okay, so maybe that whirlwind's not important. Can't shoot around the corner, but if I... The arch is pretty tanky, it seems. Maybe I can move back here. That's not line of sight, but whatever. And then our mage, who's not doing too healthy, by the way. And this guy doesn't have any... Oh, no, he does. He's got bandage. Okay. And he's got no line of sight on that. There we go. So end turn. Oh, bloody roots. We're doomed. Whoa. Oh, what? Did I fail? Is that it? Is it over? Oh, no. The Dark Knight. The Druidstone shard. One of you has it. Give it to me or I'll take it from your corpse. That foe is far too powerful for us. Let us concentrate our attacks on destroying the cyst. Oh my god, my red priest is now so vulnerable. Let's do this. Spellbook. We could upgrade his shift. Or we could take even more damage on Whirlwind? Is that true? And we can slot it up to 3 times? I only have 1 gem though, right? Well, I don't understand. Am I picking up a gem from this book? I'm not, right? I'm spending gems to do this, but I don't have any. Well, how do I spend a gem? Let's try this one, I guess. It worked. I'm not sure, really. Right. So, all I have to do is click him. And now... I would love to be able to shift... Oh, look, there's an action point here. Yeah, but that doesn't help me. Oh, God. It's being defended by plague rats. I love the variety of enemies we have. So I need to stand on this pressure pad. Oh, it did work. Oh, my God. And the free action point has been super OP. That arch is not too bad. Oh, man. I could even charge right round next to the rat. No, but this character's going to have to be staying on this, isn't it? If I step off, it will close the gate again. We can try with an undo move to see if that works as well, can't we? No, but that's an ability point, so I'm not sure. This only undoes movement, and this would cost... Well, look, we have to try. Oh, this gate stays open. That one closes again. So... Let's see here. He's got the ability to fire in there if he just moves like once. So let's force bolt. 1, 2. Oh, it doesn't work the way I wanted it to. That's all I got though. So okay, so it's like an AoE thing, but you can't you can't triple target the same guy, which makes sense, I guess, because otherwise that would be such an insane ability. Probably it's Meteor that we wanted to charge up. I'd love to swap. I know how tempting that is, but that's just going to get him killed, so that's a bad idea. And then what we'll do is we'll come over to her, and we'll finish the job. Before moving on to the pressure plates. I think is probably a good idea. Now what this will do is release the Plague Rat, but he's going to get blocked by Leonhard, who's going to do its damage. Either that or I could do like a preemptive strike and open the gate and attack all at once. But the Plague Rat has 5 health, so it's not like I'm going to be able to burn it to death before it gets a single swing in. So I'll let it get its first swing in now and clean up sort of earlier. I don't know, maybe there's some logic behind that. And so the action points are what with him? Should I move him forward because of the Dark Knight? The Dark Knight can't move that far. These Infectors, though, look at these. Orbs of Darkness. The sigil on the shields of these heavily armored elite soldiers are a sad reminder of the time that Oak Shield still revered the forest before the corruption set in. As for Infectors, these inhabitants of Zero Seed are crucial in spreading the cancer. They have been working very hard indeed. An Orb of Darkness. This revolting lump of flesh and sinew throbs in time with a distant pulse. Distant. It stinks even worse than it looks, which should be impossible. I get some kind of Pokedex vibes from the description of that. It should be impossible to stink worse than it looks, you know. I kind of like that kind of, you know, overly imaginative description, though. Okay, so, let's end turn. Alright, here we go. Oh god, disease. Is that going to debuff his damage? Oh, this is pretty intense. This is kind of scary. Look at it. Oh, they're summoning more stuff. How do we get out of the crypt, though? Does the mission just end? There is a back door, it looks like. Holy crap. Alright, so the idea is we've... Ooh, this is suddenly getting a bit dicey. This target's too near for that skill now. This sound effect, when you click this, sounds just like when you get a message on Steam, and it's throwing me off. So, I can't run past him because I'm getting body blocked. So, I would need to do 4 damage. We just don't have that kind of firepower. If I double buffed this with damage, we could have completely annihilated him, but... Whirlwind so far hasn't been that good. I feel like I'm in a hole now. I feel really scared. Don't know how to get out because unless she can shoot diagonally. Can she shoot diagonally? No, she can't, see. So, and if she steps off the pressure pads, the gate closes and we can't get through again. Meanwhile, he is going to basically have to deal with this archer. Maybe swap is the answer here. What if I can swap the Plague Rat away? What if I can walk here? I can always undo this, right? So we create a... We'll move like a queen in chess, right? We'll do that. And then we could swap it out, you see? And then maybe we could use another movement point to get in and clear the way for Leonhard. But that's going to lock her out. In any situation, someone's going to get locked out, aren't they? How do I get out after the sister's dead? Is this a gate that opened, or is this permanent? No, there's definitely a gate here. Oh, I like being zoomed in a lot. You get a lot more detail. I do think that this is a really good idea. Donation notifications are off. Are they? I've done nothing to the alerts. Like, literally nothing. Everything should be working exactly the same. Alright, well, we're going to leave her outside, I guess. Here we go. Oh yeah, we could have had the mage on the teleporter pad, on the pressure pad, and swapped diagonally like this. Oh, that would have been so OP as well. Okay, let's undo all of that. Oh, okay, and we go right back to the start of the... Oh, but I can't, because... Oh, no, I can move her, can't I? Her turn hasn't started yet. But how am I going to get him? He doesn't have the movement for that shit. He can't go that far that fast. So it's kind of not possible, I don't think. But if I could swap the enemy onto it, and then as soon as the enemy walks off to attack us, it closes behind him. I think this is one of those moments where I feel like I'm overthinking it. So we're gonna do the move again. All right. We'll just try this. And then we can use our next movement point to clear the way. Now our diseased warrior can move in and attack the cyst all at once. Can we knock the cyst back? Can they be knocked? And then with free action, let's get over to the side a little bit more here. I'll only do the one free action. Now here's the question, can she sprint in before the door closes? I don't think she'll be able to. I really don't. Ready? She's like so dead. I don't know what to do here now. Maybe I should have left him out because he's tankier. What's her health? Almost max? We're now locked in here with a single plague rat. And she's locked out here with everything. Oh god. Okay, well look, let's just roll with it and see how we go. Okay? Wait, what's more important? I could choose to have the gates open or closed right now. What's more important? I don't think it matters anymore. I think regardless, he's going to come back to us. And I think regardless, they're going to go towards her. I don't think that there's any, like, change that I can make that's actually going to affect this now. Is there any other interactable in the area that, like, I would be able to place on the pressure pad? Yeah, maybe we do have to do something here. But look, he now gets action and we can hit the cysts as well. So, what a turn for the mage there. I mean, that was pretty strong, you know. So, all she has to do is survive this. And we get our bonus complete. She's diseased. She's been shot once. Okay, keeping the gate closed was good. Because this has eliminated the possibility for the second plague rat to kill our archer. What's going on with my mouse? The cable's getting pulled on for some reason. This is pretty good. Right, so now we can swing at this. Oh, we can use Whirlwind finally. I think. Couldn't I step in? No, I can do that. Is he already in range of it? He's not. I'm going to do it. There you go. Cyst breaks and we do 3 damage to this guy. How good is that? Whirlwind. Oh. Yeah. Mission complete. We had to be quite timely as well because we only had 7 turns total. Alright, I guess you get a couple of extra ones when you break cysts. Okay, cool. This guy looks so innocent. It's crazy. There's something in the air. The soil feels wrong. This isn't random. I really don't think the forest is supposed to be like this. Okay, destroy all the cysts. We got open all chests. We failed. It was irrelevant, though, obviously, after I broke the first one to not try the second, I guess. Complete the mission with knockouts. I'm a bit disappointed they despawned everything. It would have been nicer if they had a little sequence where we ran out the back of the crypt, because there was a doorway there. Was that where another chest might have been, maybe? The forest creatures, they aren't supposed to be so aggressive, are they? What? Do all the animals usually attack everything all the time? Do purple boils just grow everywhere? You really are out of it, aren't you, big guy? Hush. He's still catching up. It's not his fault. Right. He's a cocoon guy. All of this is being caused by the cancer. My father's worried. He says it isn't natural. It almost feels like a tool for controlling the forest. What was it that knight said? They were after something. I I think they were after this. A pendant? It was my mother's. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that an explanation? Maybe. But I should talk to my father about it first. So the Archdruid's her father. He's born of the forest, and we're just some twat. Some uppity guy. Look, a Shido. Queep, queep. Okay, alright. You'll only get that once, don't worry. Incoming message. Oh, is he like a messaging system? Queep. Express delivery. Ooh, a letter. I love getting letters. Over here, buddy, I got it. Queep. Not so fast. Registered letter, sign here. Oh, come on. Regulations. Sign here. Okay. Oh, this is our name. Okay. Alright, Twitch. It's early in the morning, alright? Don't stress me out too much with this one. I'm going to count down from 5. Okay, and when I get to 0, I want you all to give me a recommendation for the name of this character in chat. Okay, wait. I'm going to pick the 3rd person on the list. It's not fastest finger first, it's 3rd finger first. So try and get your timing just right, okay? You got to think of stream delay. You got to have a very high IQ to get the timing right of this, okay? So, what do we call this character? Whatever you pick, I'll stick with it. Because I don't even think I'll get banned or anything in this game for having a name like Penis or something. So, here we go. But make it a good name. Seriously. It's first thing in the morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, post your thing. And now we just wait a few seconds to see what people say. Alright, so the 3rd recommendation. Alright, here we go. It's scrolling a bit quick. So, recommendation 1 was Commander. Recommendation 2 was Poop Tastes Good. Like, I know you think that's a funny joke name, alright? I know you think, oh, wouldn't that be hilarious? That's such a cringy recommendation, because that's not funny. It's not funny. It's just, it's what like a 9-year-old would type, man. How old are you? Happy Trees, how old are you? That's what a 9-year-old would find funny. It's so bad. Okay, but luckily you didn't even get it, okay? The 3rd person was Commander, which, for what it's worth, lots of you guys are recommending. I actually think it's a bit of a boring name, but okay, Commander. Is this in reference to a previous thing we did? So, what's his actual name, though? Is it Oiko? How would I pronounce this? Oiko? I don't know. So, Commander. We will be Commander. There you go. Alright, that's it. Thank you. Excuse me. Big rush. So many deliveries. He said, so tasty in chat. Shido. Bye. Creep. Oh, it's cute. I wish the sound effect on its movement was a bit higher. Higher volume. Commander. Oh, wait. That's our name now. Okay, that's not dialogue. It's from Warden. Disappointed. It's from Warden. Let me see. What was so urgent? Oh, no. You're not going to like this. What is it? The circle. It's under attack. The druids are fighting for their lives. Bloody roots. My father. They need our help right now. Okay. So we're off, baby. And wouldn't you know, that's when the troll sneezed and sprays his lunch all over. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Oh, we're here. So this is interesting. The little travel sequences from like one scene to another, we kind of skip. So we just hear the back end of their conversation. Deep roots of the earth. The circle, they're all dead. Not dead, but hurt bad. Father, where's my father? Oh, here he is. Is that him? Vartan Ustarth. It's unthinkable. By ancient pacts and traditions, the sanctuary is off limits. Vartan, what happened? I don't know. It all happened so quickly. The brutality of it. So many of us dead or dying. The circle's broken. Oh, this is This is... I can't... Who did this? The Warden! Thank the forest they found you. Yeah, he may not be what you were hoping for. My boy! My boy! No, not your boy! My boy's a little bit confused, guys. My boy is a bit confused. It will pass. Surely it will pass. With you here, there's hope. This is really weird. This is like the equivalent of when, you know, if they had a character called Jeffrey, right, in game or something, and it's like, it's so weird, it's conflicting with the, like, the high fantasy setting. It will pass. Surely it will pass. With you here, there's hope. To answer your question, Warden, it was the Red Priests and the Oak Shields, or what they have turned into. And worse, the Seedless One. She was here too. The Sorceress? Who? She's a kind of mythical creature. Mysterious. Powerful. Maybe insane. Some stories say she appears and disappears like a ghost. I honestly didn't think she was real. She's real. She was here, and she wanted the Archdruid and his daughter. But you were on your mission, and he was in Zorath Cave, working on his research. There's so many characters, I'm losing track of them a little bit here. Not that we would tell her that. Not that we would tell her that. We would never betray your father. Of course not. I know. But Alderleaf, he defied her, and the sorceress tore the information from his mind, even as she tore the life from his body. And then the killing began. You can't imagine it. So much blood. Oh, Vartan, I'm sorry we weren't here. And Rowland? Rowland wasn't here, right? Oh, so Rowland's another character, person we don't know? No, of course not. Bother me no more with this. You know he is no longer one of us. Forget Rowland. What you had. Alright, fine. I get it, Vartan. Sorry I showed concern for somebody we both cared about. That wasn't... let's not rehash that argument. There's more. And worse. Uh-oh. We just got word that Zorath Cave was overrun. She has your father. I'm so sorry. No! No! This will not stand. The sorceress won't get away with this. Hold on, look around you. She just did all of this. You think we can... What? We can try to set things right. We can face her. This guy's been super silent. Yes, thank you. No, no, you can't. She wants you too. Vartan, the last thing I will do is hide. This is no time to let your emotions decide. I'm going to stop you right there, Vartan. Yes, he's my father, and I want him back, obviously. But that's not what this is about. She took him. She took the Archdruid. Think about it. Really ponder. Can you think of a single reason for doing so that doesn't make you want to soil your robe? Okay. And not to rub it in, but druids can't rescue him. You're scholars and mystics. You're not adventurers. You're certainly not fighters. That's precisely why you sent me to get the Warden, because I can handle myself. You can't. Yes. I see what you mean. I apologize. Okay. Skipping right past the awkwardness here, how can we find the Archdruid? We will say, look, they're having him be really quiet. I like it a lot. I'm so interested in this character right now. Maybe it's just because he's dumb and doesn't know what's going on. Vartan says, we will send word to our agents. But first, we must see to the survivors. Excuse me a moment. Okay, so there's an old friend of hers is missing, seemed to have been exiled. Her father's been captured. And he was in a cave for a while. And there's a new character, the sorceress, that did this. Sorceress might not necessarily be connected to the cysts and the cancer. We don't know. So Leonard says, what's our next step? The timing of all of this. The forest sending you here now. No way, that's a coincidence, right? He's the Warden. He's supposed to fix this, right? I don't know anything about that. Am I supposed to? Because I don't. I don't what? Don't know anything? You heard what Vartan said. It will come to you. He knows this stuff. My father's all the family I have. My mother died when she gave birth to me. Ooh, wait. But you have her locket. But more than that, he's the Archdruid. We need him to fix things. I'm sure of it. Leonard, I don't have the time to ask you for this. But, sorry, I don't have the right to ask you for this. But I distracted myself. So, this guy is like the Warden of the forest and the Archdruid also. So, they're both powerful manipulators of this nature-y stuff, right? I guess he sort of outranks the Archdruid, though, possibly. But he doesn't realize his strength. Leonard, I don't have the right to ask you for this, but yes, of course I'll help you. You're in trouble, and what happened here can't be right. So I promise you, together, we will find your father. Chills, the story begins. Thank you. This means the world to me. You have no idea. This is gone. Well, he's my new right hand. I read that completely wrong. That was quite a dyslexic moment I just had there. But you guys got it. You got the gist. Okay. Garn says, a bit of a field promotion, I'm afraid. His previous right hand was cut off. Yikes. Yes. Well, look, this guy is like a Twitch memer. He's just said yikes. And he said, my boy. I don't like the little red guy anymore. I don't like anyone who says yikes. Hot take. Or people that say hot take or any. Vart and you stuff. Yes, well, Garn will be relaying whatever we can discover to you. Milady, it's a genuine pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, please just call me. Look, the story is serious, guys. So do not subvert my enjoyment of this story. Okay, here we go. So, same situation. You get to name the character. I'm going to count down from 10, because I'm not doing the whole spiel, to give you a bit more time. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, what's the name going to be? Yikes, hot take, my boy, WP. Okay, alright, well, hold on. So, the first one is a message saying, yikes, from Kane. Is that an actual attempt? Because that would make Yara the... It's either going to be Yara or Karen. Oh, wait. Or is Kane typing yeesh the first attempt? In which case, the name would actually be... Yikes, hot tack, my boy, WP. But it's not big enough for that, so that's fine. Okay. I'm going to assume that the first attempt was Kane with yikes, followed by Ratchy with Little Mermaids. And it does look like the Little Mermaid, right? This is Ariel. And then the third one was from Cool Boy Jake. I always call you Cool Boy Jake. I hope you don't mind with that. It's Cool Boy JK, I guess. Yara would be the name. So we'll call her Yara, I guess. There you go, chat. Look, chat's been pretty goddamn decent. Dark suggestions here are making me cringe so much. His was Lel Boy. But yeah, okay, so Yara. I've already forgotten her actual name. What was her actual name? I forget. Alright, here we go, Yara. Julian on it, Yara. Well, good luck on your travels. There's hope for the Warden by your side. Wait, let me reread this. I did this so bad. Well, good luck on your travels, Yara. There's hope with the Warden by your side. And me. Oh, wait, that's not him, that's him. And me. Yeah, and you. Sure. May the forest protect you. I do like this guy, because he's like, he seems to have no real part in this. Right now. He's just kind of, you know, this cool, happy, sort of chirpy guy that's come along. But we know he's like on the press for the game and stuff. Oh my god, look how choppy the game is. Have you guys been watching this? It looks like it's at like 5 frames a second for you all. Has it always been this choppy? Holy crap. I'll have to find a way to fix that. I genuinely, I'm not going to do loads of troubleshooting right here. We'll definitely have to find a way to improve that. That's horrible. That is genuine. Look, I already knew it was choppy. To you morons saying, finally, blah, blah, blah. I already knew it was choppy. We already had a whole discussion about the fact it was choppy. Just, I'm now glancing back and re-immersing myself in just how bad it is. And the rain definitely makes it look worse. Alright, yes, may the forest protect you. It's not about two computers. Let me explain. Everything is fine on my end. It's just the output is slow. It's not, the PC is not struggling whatsoever. It's got nothing to do with that. If it was on two PCs, it would be the exact same situation. Alright, so what we got here? A world map. Nice. Okay, I want a choice of which mission to go with. So we've got the beacons of fire, the beacon fires of Stormhold. There's a ton of icons next to it. This is really weird. The pyriform egg has got less things next to it. So what's that all about? Is that a difficulty rating? Are those just bonus objectives? Mission not completed. Mission not completed. What about the missions I've already done? Oh, thanks very much for the sub there, Research. Oh, wow. Look at the world. Look at this. Oh, look. There's like a little Stonehenge circle thing down there. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at the little messenger dudes on the map. Look at this. Dude. Oh, there's loads of little details. What a lovely map. This would look really good in VR, by the way. People don't often think about this, but this kind of top-down perspective looks really good with really good 3D popping out of you. Especially when there's like mountains that cross your field of vision and stuff. Like this would feel really close to you and stuff. It would be really good. Okay, so what one do we want to do, I guess? Well, look, actually, since it's so choppy, I genuinely don't like the idea of streaming really... Like, right now, it doesn't look so choppy because there's no rain on the screen and the clouds look okay and everything. So I'll have to figure this out a little bit better. This seems like a good place to just sort of pause for now. Oh, you can see my thing as well. Let's see. Before I mess with that too much, let's go back to here. Guild Wars 2. That there. Okay. And let me, yeah, I guess I'll figure this out. I'll do some Googling and figure out why frame rate seems to be so low, specifically for stream, because the rest of it didn't seem like it was, you know, it wasn't struggling. The game is not struggling anyway. It's just something about the interaction. It would just be something specifically, like about how I set up window capture or whatever, and that will resolve it. The game is not limited to 60 FPS. It's like playing at like 144 on my end, and supposedly smoothly streaming out through OBS. Look, this is all nonsense. You guys don't need to hear about it. It's fine. I don't need your help. I'll figure it out. It's not the downside. Yeah, that is the what, like accidentally, you know, pressing the Windows key and stuff. Yeah, it's not that I'm too concerned about you guys looking at my taskbar. There's nothing that crazy on it. It's like Guild Wars 1 and Steam and stuff. The thing is, I just think it looks unprofessional and I don't like it very much. So I'd rather use window capture. So there you go, guys. That's the intro to Druidstone. Hopefully you've got a good feel for the game. Tomorrow we'll probably go back to Guild Wars just because there's so much to do in Guild Wars at the moment. But I guess we'll hone in on this date on Monday. We'll come back to this and we'll continue playing. We'll have another session with it and we'll see how we feel. Or it might even be a little bit earlier than that. I guess the only way really to know is to just follow the stream. So you can follow it here right now. You can join me in Discord as well, where I talk about it more. We have a channel in Discord for other games. If you guys want to talk to me about Druidstone, feel free to send me some messages there, and you know, we can have a bit of a conversation and we'll get a feel for it. I like the idea of the game so far. It's definitely not put me off, but you know, to know whether I'll truly love it and truly sink myself into it will take a good while longer, I think, for me to really experience. So yeah, it was very good. I'm glad to have had the key. I'm glad to have done a stream with you guys. It's been fun. And yeah, hopefully we'll have more of the adventures of Yara. What were the other names? I can't remember. I'm trying to look at the Yara, the Commander, and Leonhard, because we never renamed him. So there you go. If you really want to cringe, you'll read my donation. Right, yeah, so apparently Doug donated earlier. Doug, you're really doing amazing at the moment. I don't know why the overlay didn't work. I'm not sure what it is. By the way, you mentioned trying FF14. I've been trying it out lately. It's very enjoyable. Yeah, we can play FF14 on one of these Mondays. We can do other MMOs. I think people will be more interested in watching me with other MMOs than anything else. So let's just see here. It's taking a while to load the tab up. For some reason, it logged me out. So Darg tips $6.90. Thank you very much, man. He says, hiya, I'm here to spread the Twitch cancer. Read chat more often. It's nice and slow today, lol. Thanks very much, man. Research with that sub earlier. Black Dragon with the sub earlier, too. That was it. We had 2 subs and that little donation from Darg as well. So thank you to those 3 of you. You guys are awesome. It makes this stream feel worth it. If I'd done Guild Wars, obviously that would have been very different. So thank you very much. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, by the way, the story video, I'm pretty much done with now. I've recorded, loads of stuff's happened, but essentially, I ended up doing the podcast and just never got it out in time. So yeah, we'll have that. Don't worry, it'll be there. Okay, see you guys tomorrow for another one. See you soon, everybody. And thanks for keeping chat so active as well. Thank you.